Hi, welcome. Subscribe to this channel, press the like button, leave a comment. I have continued and finished what I started last night. I had a video that I'm going to put out, and you'll see it first and then before this one. But I finished another 5 settlements and orbitals, and I just constructed another 5. Why is this relevant? Because I need to move some things around before I delete some other things. So I'll show you what I did. So on this world that I'm on right now, I built and finished engineering installation, right? And now I am building a genomics installation or a science installation. So this Dragster forge will have 2 refineries, 1 industrial and 1 science influencing it, right? Because right now it has market 2 strong market, 1 industrial, and soon it'll have 2 high tech. Okay, and so that will give me what I need for construction. I won't have to go chasing all over God's country to find the things I need. And believe me, it was painful today because the closest thing to a station is not a station. It's a fleet carrier that's about 100 light years from here. So I did have to travel a little bit. So the first thing that I'm going to be doing, let's see, did I save it? Yeah, I did. Is A31, right? And I kind of saved what I needed, right? I'm using the snip. What's it called? Snip and sketch, right? Basically to give myself an idea where I'm going to go. I don't have advanced catalyzers in our system, so I'm going to be doing the aluminum, basic medicine, basic building fabricators, this computer components I'll have in this station. I don't have emergency power cells, but I did grab some from another station. Copper I have. This I have, this I'll have, this I don't have. HE suits. So these are tech. HE suits, the advanced catalyzers, the emergency power cells, that's tech. Microcontrollers, that's tech. Moan imager, that's tech. That's a high-tech station. So that's why I'm running around trying to get the high tech going in the system. So what I did is on the other world that I built I built 2 already. They're finished. So I got high tech on that planet. Just to give you an idea about what's going on. Take your time. I guess the more stuff you have in the system, the more it's going to take it to load. But I already built 2 on this world, A6B. So I built these 2. Bioanalysis Lab. I'll rename them eventually. Sengumpa Genetics Facility. And so now I'm building this one, Tracy Genetics Center. So this one will have 3 genetic or 3 science places. And in orbit, I will build probably a tier 3 in this one, right here. And then another satellite, a relay station that will give it 4 science. This one, Dragster Scientific and Industrial are the ones I'm going to delete. I believe this is my first station. That's why I built this out in the Coriolis. But this one I'm going to delete, and I'll put a Coriolis here, and this one I'm just going to delete and maybe replace with a science station or something, or medical facility. This is the government building, and these are satellites. And this is an agricultural station, Jake's platform. These are two agricultural, so I'll probably do a Coriolis here eventually also. And here I'll do another Coriolis, or an ice station. I think these are ice rings. Let me see, what kind of rings do I have? Ice World, mainly aboard ice. And what about the rings? Doesn't say anything about the rings. So if it's the Ice World, probably has ice rings. So this will be an ice station. And this is going to be extraction, an extraction hub. I think this is an extraction facility. I'm not sure. Let me see. No, it's a satellite. Okay. So basically, I'll have science, industrial, refinery in orbit, refinery on the surface with a tinge of science and industrial. So this will have everything. I don't think I need to build anything past that. These three I'm going to put in orbit. These are all satellites and communication stations, so I can get more tier 1 construction points. I need at least 3 more, and that's the 3 here. And then one of these, I think it's this one here, will give me an extra construction point here, so I can build a T3 here. So that's the plan. So right now I'm hauling, but I will delete two stations, maybe even 3 of the T1 stations. I don't know what kind of effect it'll have. Hopefully it's not going to be a bad one. But let's see what we'll do. So let's get some aluminum to bring to the station. So I need, how much aluminum do I need? 1167. So I need 1167. So this one will be gone. 1167. I've been working diligently so I can finish this hub because I want to do other things. I want to go and do the other hub on the other side where Nova Kilo 3 is. And then I'm going to finish a hub in the center. I've learned what to do with, so I'm not going to build a T3 on the surface, which is the circular city. I will build a medium-sized surface settlement, and then pump up the tech in that system so it could give it a shipyard. Okay. As long as you have one T3 in the system, you'll get the shipyard on the surface, I think. Alright, so let's see now. What else I need? Let's go to commodities. And I think we can get some steel. Liquid oxygen. Let's go for liquid oxygen. Next big thing. Get that out of the way. Okay. So let's go to our settlement, which is about 230 kilometers away. Actually, it's more like 320 kilometers away. It doesn't matter. It's pretty close. I gotta resize this. Let's make it a little bit bigger so you can see the little picture.
Detach confirmed. Clear for ascent.
During the week, I'm gonna actually make the raw compilation so I can actually get
Terrain alert. Pull up now.
so I can get music for my combat. I need to do some combat. I need to get some bounties, war bonds. I don't think you can get, if I do Thargoids, you only get
Clear of the port perimeter. Flight
bonds
control out.
from Pilots Federation, but it doesn't affect your mercenary bonds. Mercenary bonds, I don't think. But your mercenary affects the mercenary and the elite rating for your combat, I believe. If that's not true, please let me know. Leave a comment, check the like button, subscribe. For God's sake, subscribe already. You know you want to. Alright, so we want to go to my little genome place. Okay. This way. Where are you? There we go. I'm right above it. 330 kilometers. God, come on. I'm too close. I'm gonna smack into it. Let me see what I'm gonna do. Very close. That's good enough. Yeah, baby. You know what, let's kill the music. If you like the music, you can get it at, in my video list. I like it, but I like this music to be in a car, like when I'm driving. That's cool. It's relaxing. Not necessarily when I'm hauling. I think maybe when I'm mining, which I'll do. I think I'll do, I don't know if I'll do tomorrow. No, I think it's Monday. They're making a lot of statements about the new Type 11, that they're going to boost the amount of cargo, the amount that you're going to be able to mine. We'll see. I'm not sure. We'll see. Now, I don't mine a lot, but when I do mine, I want to make sure I get everything I deserve. But they're having they're gonna have a community goal with P9, Platinum, and Osmium, which my ring system that I have, that I go to, has those, and abundantly. I must say, abundantly. Very much so. Okay, so I can't get advanced catalyzers, right? So I'm gonna do is everything else. Yeah. Let's go back. This is so convenient. It's perfect. Very close. Everything's close. If I get the tech, the high-tech stuff in there, in my commodities market, it will be perfect. That's the only thing I'm missing, is the high-tech. And I was hoping that T1 was going to have high-tech in it. It is high-tech, but it doesn't have commodities market, which sucks. Oh my god, does it suck. You can actually see it. Look at that. See the little ring. It's nice. I did it all by myself. Not like I'm proud about it, but I just, when you accomplish something, you're kind of like, yeah, I did it, yeah. Because it's pretty difficult. I'm sure like JD from Ghost Giraffe, Mars Europe's team, she had help. And she built her T3. And I'd rather I wanted to do it by myself. I wanted to see how long it's going to take. Because you learn things as you're actually building. You're learning, okay, I can do this, I can do this. If I do this first, and you learn things, right? I loaded up 5 fleet carriers with stuff and brought it over. It needed like 280,000 tons of stuff. But Pamphlet Clipper, I'm going to tell you, best thing that ever happened to this game. Best thing ever.
Golden Peterson, Delta, Romeo, Alpha. We eagerly await your arrival, Commander. You are very welcome at this terrestrial port.
Thank you.
Landing permission denied. Resubmit within range.
Okay. Sorry.
Request denied. Decrease distance to 7.5 kilometers.
How about if I just shoot off a missile towards you? No. It's my station. What am I doing?
Access granted. Set down a landing
Well, how come you just beat me?
Automated docking approved.
Yeah, baby. Look at this guy. You're kind of coming too close, buddy. I love how it lands. I took some pictures, but I don't know which ones would be the best. But I took some pictures. I took this picture. It was nice. But I'm not very good at picture taking. My daughter actually is, but I'm not. Nice.
Landing successful. Docking restraints engaged.
Alright, so let's see what's next. I think it was basic medicine. I think we have basic medicine here. Right? Let's get the small stuff. Get out of the way. Food cartridges. Oh, the other one has, the other station has fruit and vegetables. Liquor. Basic medicines. Okay, so I need, looking at it, 27. 27 basic medicines. Right? And 113 building fabricators. 27 basic medicine. Building fabricators. Do we have building? Yes, we do. 113. Thank you, Tractors Forge. If you do join my squadron, I'll probably name stuff after you. Right now, I named a station after Corvus. He has his own station. Why would I do that? Why not? If I have the arcs, I'll do that. Yes. Ceramic composites 83. 83. Ceramic composites 83. So, do join my guild. My squadron. I say guild because everybody says guild from Dungeons and Dragons days. 83. Ceramic composites. I need computer components 82. I think I have computer components. Let's see. Show me. Yep. 82. Very nice. Okay, computer components. Okay, copper 71. Copper 71. Mm-hmm. $71 copper. And I don't have emergency power cells. That's a high-tech station thing. They're in my fleet carrier, so I'll go get them eventually. Evacuation shelter 52. I think I have evacuation shelter. Let's see. Yeah, 52. Very nice. Food cartridges 80. 80. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. Food cartridges 80. Fruit and vegetables I have on my other station. I know that for a fact. Geological equipment 52. 52 geo equipment. Geological equipment 52. Alright. Okay. HE suits is a high-tech thing. I'm gonna have to go pick it up. Liquid oxygen 691. Let's finish off the liquid oxygen. 691. Alright. Very nice. Very nice. Medical diagnostic equipment. That is a high-tech thing. Oh, goodness God. I don't think I have any here. No, I don't. For sure I don't. I would love to have it here, but it's not here. Tech. Nope. Microcontroller 28. I think I have that on the fleet carrier. I have 58. This is the Muon imager. That's high tech. Polymer 234. Polymer 234. I have 47. Alright. So let's go and dump off the stuff. Did I tell you how much I love Elite Dangerous? When was the last I told you? The last time I told you I love Elite Dangerous. Oh, look at that. I wasn't transmitting the full picture. Let's make it a little smaller. My head's too big. What's a good size? About 800 by 600. That sounds like a good size. Okay. Okay. Anyway, you can't see my head because I'm like tilted toward the side so I can talk into the mic. So I decided not to put the black wall up. It's on, if you see it, it's the side above my head there. And I'm gonna put some neon lights and stuff. This is the closet. So we want to go to the Caruso? Is it Carisco Genomics? No. It's going to be this way. Beautiful. Isn't that beautiful? Hello. You really don't have to go far. Now, if I have everything in this station, well, but there's only one more place I can build in this planet. One more thing. So we'll see how the economy goes after I build this. If I have to build another high-tech or industrial, I want to see what it will give me, right? In my commodities market. Because I don't want to go and get emergency power cells somewhere else, or muon imagers, or oh my god. Surface stabilizers. I decided not to put in the center. I said I could aim for the side of the ring, and just leave it there. But all these will come online for sure by when? Thursday? So I think the economy will be manipulated or affected by Thursday, I think, right? I believe. Not sure. You see my face? Alright, not like it's a pretty face, a big fat face. Alright, I'll fix that eventually. There we go. That's better. And maybe a little bit to the... this way? No. There we go. Yeah, that black screen is over there. That's what I had in back of me. I decided to fix up the room and make it streamable. I'll put some neon lights eventually, and you guys can be dazzled by neon. Let's see. Polymers, I think I need to find out how much polymers I did. Yeah, 47. So I need... always gotta do pen and paper. 187 polymers left. 187. The rest of the stuff is gonna be high tech, so I have to travel somewhere to get it. I can dual box it. I have another computer. I can actually do 2 computers, and I'm not gonna do that. I can send another ship somewhere else and get this stuff. My favorite tea is lemon iced tea. Black tea. But I didn't know black tea had more caffeine than actual coffee. So when I drink like iced tea, I get wired. Yeah. So let's go back to our outpost, Dragster's Forge. Should I call it Dragster's Forge or Dragster Forge? I don't know. I don't know which one would be appropriate. You can't do the little apostrophe, right? So you can only say Dragsters with an S, like there's more than one Dragster. Forge. When I placed the construction site, I looked like I was drunk. I went all the way to the side. I don't know what happened. I actually thought I had it in the center. I wanted to be in the center. Anyway, no biggie. It serves its purpose. It does what it's supposed to do. And that's all that matters. So after I finish the satellites, I'm not going to do anything else until Tuesday. Monday, actually. Monday is going to be the actual turnover. The new update. So hopefully we get the update for Colonization Monday with the T11. I will buy a standard T11, outfit it at Shinrata Desra, and then go to my special place and mine platinum, osmium, and painite, and see how it does, because that's going to be the community goal. They're going to come out with the community goal probably after Tuesday, after Monday. That'll be a good thing. I don't know what they're gonna have. I don't. It wasn't unclear what they're gonna have as a It was unclear what they were gonna have as a reward. What are you doing? You going backwards? Wait a minute. Am I affecting it? Yeah, I did. I affected it.
Take note of speed restrictions, Commander.
Okay. Sorry. Don't hit the tower.
Landing gear deployed.
I just love the way that looks. This is my favorite ship. Sorry, guys. You might like the Corsair. You might like the Mandalay. I really love this ship. I really do. This looks like a big sea, like it has millions in there, right? Oh yeah. Alright, so polymers, I need 187 polymers. The rest of the stuff I get in high tech, which I probably will have to send a damn fleet carrier on a mission from God to get the stuff. I mean, literally. What happened with the liquid oxygen? Didn't I transfer everything over? Anyway, let's sell the damn thing. Because I don't want to have it. I don't care if I take a loss. Okay. Polymers. 187. Okay. Let's see what else I need. So polymers I'm done. And all the other stuff is high tech. All the stuff, advanced catalyzers, emergency power cells, HE suit, medical diagnostics, microcontrollers, more on energy. That's all high tech. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is get another picture. Let's delete that one. Delete, get another picture so I can see what I need. Let's see what I need. Let's see what I need. Navigation. This is why I said, if you see a system that has 5 or 6 settlement locations on the surface, on one of the planets, make sure you get that system. You can do a lot with that many, right? Okay, we want this one. Okay, so alright. So we need that one's this one is tech polymers 187. I got that. Semiconductors 42. I think I got semiconductors. Let's see. Semiconductors 42. Okay, superconductors. Semiconductors 42. Superconductors 44. 44. Alright. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, surface. I saw surface stabilizers. I think we have. Let me see. Technology. Oh, it's up there. Yeah, surface stabilizers. How many do we need? 155. And 28 survival equipment. 155 surface stabilizers. 155. Okay, and we need 28 survival equipment. 28. 28. All right. Wonderful. Structural regulators 157. I think we got that. Structural regulators 157. I think we have that. Let's see, go down a little bit more. No, we don't. Really? I thought we had structural regulators. Maybe the other station. No. No. Machinery. No. Maybe the other station. Structural regulators. Technology? No. Nope. Okay. Structural regulators. So let's erase that. So I don't think that we actually got it. None of that survival equipment. Structural regulators. Okay. Steel. Let's get the steel. Polymer's gone. Steel. Alright. Very nice.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Let's go see our little station. Let's go to our little station. So I'm gonna fly to my other station to check out what we have there.
Ship released. Make way for oncoming traffic.
So I'm recording this. I'm not gonna live stream because I'm gonna do different live streams different days because people get bored of seeing the same thing. But if you want to see colonization, you want to see hauling,
Frameshift drive charging.
instead of live streaming it, people not watching it, you can just see the recording. But I recorded one last night. I was doing those 5 other stations, and now I'm doing 5 different ones. So that's a lot of settlements. But this pamphlet clipper is a beast, let me tell you. It's amazing what it does. It's made a big difference. Now, if I can only get upgraded 7s, upgraded 6s, more, more stuff, 5s and 4s, so I can have more cargo. I'd like to have over 1,500. That would be nice. But she's a great miner also. She doesn't slide. I like the big ships when I'm mining. So she doesn't slide like let me just type this. She doesn't slide like the cutter. The cutter slides, so you have to know when to stop, when to slow down, right? She slides. So when you're mining with the pamphlet clipper, it's not that way. Though she's pretty big, so stopping is a problem. So I smashed into the side of a rock. Had 57 hull left. Oh yeah. When mining, make sure you have a shield. You need a shield. You still have 1,000 tons of limpets. You're never gonna use that many limpets. I didn't even spend 200 limpets in about an hour of mining. Carrasco Genomics.
Docking request granted.
So to my left here, I have my Mac, which I just put the mini keyboard underneath it. Basically, I don't have Atlas's setup. He has a really cool setup. I seen the picture of it. It's fantastic, actually. It looks like it's a day trading setup because he's got the large, or he does coding. I don't know what he does, but he's got those big 34 inches standing vertically, which is a phenomenal setup. I really like it. He's got his setup towards the window. I have, because of the light, I wouldn't want to have the light hitting my face. So I have my setup with my back towards the window. But this room is super small, so it's a closet. It was a closet. I took out the clothing racks. I took out the shoe racks. Kind of made it a room, you know.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
I still have some clothing to my left here. The black screen is hiding it. But I'm gonna take that rack out also. And put it in my bedroom. Kind of downsize my clothing. Lately I've just liked gray and black. My two colors. My two favorite colors. So I'm getting rid of all my other colors. 87, semiconductor steel. Very nice. Surface, okay. So 66%. I'm probably not gonna finish it tonight because I don't wanna stay up too late. And I don't want to stay up too late, and I have to go to a different system to get the. I have to take the Type A because the places where the equipment's at is on T1. So in my last trip, I just took the fleet carrier because I was lazy. I just said, okay, let's just fleet carry the thing, go there and do a couple of runs there. Then I fleet carry back. Like out here, there's the closest Trailblazer ship is 400 light years away, so I didn't want to go to the bubble. Which I should have, because I still, if I fleet carrier, it's still. Sometimes I do things without thinking. Okay. Yeah, wait. Gravity. All right. Are you going to buy the Type 11? Leave a comment. Tell me yes or no. I will buy. I should do a survey. See how many people in this channel are going to buy the Type 11. I don't know. I'm still thinking. I'm still debating whether to spend the money on the Type 11 or spend the money on name changing stations. They both will be utterly useless, right? You don't need to change the names. You can just leave it as is. But Type 11 might be useless too. I actually waited to after the fact when I bought the Corsair because I didn't like the window. So I said, oh, I'm not going to spend ARCs on that. So I waited till it came out, then I bought came into the market so you can buy it normally for credits, not ARCs. And then I bought the paint jobs, chrome and black, instead of buying it for ARCs.
Alpha. Welcome to this independent station, Commander. Please fly safely during arrival and departure. Request approved. Set down on landing pad 02. You are clear for automated approach, Commander.
definitely won't give the stations a paint job. That's a waste of money. It really is a waste of money. Because most of them are in the black. You can't see the damn thing. So why are you gonna get a paint job if there's no light shining on it? This is kind of dumb. Have the refineries inside this landing bay. Should be outside. Smokestack outside. Right? I don't know. Things I think about.
Touchdown confirmed.
Okay, so let's see.
Enjoy your visit, Commander.
I do believe I need fruits and vegetables, right? Let's see. Fruits and vegetables. So let's see about the customization. Let's see how much it costs. How much does it? I don't even know. I didn't even look at it. So if I wanted to paint this Coriolis, right? Nice core. Hello. Mouse 3. So very nice. There's the mail slot. Blue 10,000. Jesus. 10,000 arcs to paint the damn thing. There's yellow. What is that? Red. Another yellow. Copper. Copper looks nice. Starport silver blue. Tactical green. Tactical yellow. Okay, so I don't really like any of them. This one maybe, because it's like close to my orange. I really like orange. They don't do orange. Let's see, copper maybe. Copper looks orangey. But 17,000? Are they insane? Jesus, they are insane. 17,000. I didn't even see the price. I just 17,000. Wow, that's a lot. That is a lot. I mean, Fleet Carrier is like 5,000. It's almost the size of a Coriolis. 57 fruit and vegetables. 57. I don't know. 57. 17,000 for a paint. Jesus Christ. Do they actually want to sell the paint jobs? Who's running the show, man? Seriously. Structural regulators, 157. Structural regulators. Do I have structural regulators? Oh, tell me I have them. Yeah, I knew I had them. I knew I had them here. Is it 157? Yeah, 157. 157. Structural regulators. Alright. And what else we need? We need steel, right? We got the structural regulators. We need steel. The rest is on the ship. I think steel is about 1,100, something like that. Let's take a look. 1,100. See, I would have done this first. I would have fixed the UI so I have a list of all the settlements I'm working on. I don't have that. I don't have a list of everything I'm building. In this, the architect view, right? I don't have everything up. Is it here? Let me see. No. My colonies, is it here? See, I'm building this one. Where is it? 6-1, right? Doesn't show me what I'm building. Nothing. Focus location. Let's see. On focus location. Let's see. I need 1045 steel. I would have fixed the. That's the first thing I would have done is fix the UI. That's what I've done first. 1045. Alright. Alright, let's go and deliver this.
Ship released. Restrict speed until clear of the station perimeter.
Maybe I'll rename the station Helter Smelter. Helter. It says Helter Skelter. I'll name it Helter Smelter. That was a song. Helter Skelter. Dun, 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 dun. Helter Skelter. Wasn't that a Beatles song? And then like Motley Crue made a song. I don't know. Motley Crue had a Helter Skelter song. What was it? Aerosmith. I don't know. I'm not a connoisseur of music.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3,
Leave a comment. Who wrote the original Helter Skelter song? And did Motley Crue have a remake of it? I think it was a remake of it on their first album. I think so. You know, was it Hodge twins? Anyway, they were talking about Gen Xers, that they loved the 80s. Dude, the 80s were great. We were teenagers. But the 90s had all the music. Come on. All the great music was in the 90s. All the great music. Pearl Jam. I mean, you know, grunge out of Seattle. All that great music, man. The 90s were best for music, I think. Yeah, the 80s were great for heavy metal. Iron Maiden, AC/DC, but the 90s had the grunge. Alice in Chains. But they were saying, oh, the Hot Twins, they had what's his face on? I don't know. What's his name? Fuentes? Nick Fuentes. They were talking about how Gen Xers loved the 80s, but it was so gay. That the 80s were gay. I'm like, no, they weren't. It was the 80s. It wasn't at all. Okay, so they had, you know, hair. It was like glamour rock. That's when the 80s, like, that's when heavy metal died. It died with glamour rock. But, there's some great bands in the 80s. Awesome bands. And AC/DC. Metallica. That's the 80s. They came out in the 80s. I was doing security at the door out in Lemore's when they played almost every night at Lemore's. When they had the original bassist before he died. Man of War? You kidding? There was some awesome bands in the 80s. But the 90s had better music. It was great music in the 90s. It was great. They renamed the heavy metal to alternative rock. Alternative music. Alternative. But they say Gen Xers love 80s stuff. Dude, in the 80s, I bought a 79 Camaro and I rebuilt the damn thing. Reinforced the body. I put a 400 horsepower engine in it. I drag raced the thing that would leave a smokestack or smoke cloud of about 3 stories high. It was great times. I got pulled over by a cop. I just bought I had to manually shift the automatic drive. I didn't have a stick shift in the thing. I didn't put the stick shift in, so I had to manually shift the automatic drive, right? Automatic transmission. So I just got my car back and mechanic was doing the transmission part, and we were putting the engine together. I loved working on it. It was fantastic. And so I'm in Florida at this time, right? I'm going to school there. I'm in Florida. And so I'm driving down the road. It's deserted. There's nobody there. All the snowbirds are north. So I kind of like I said, okay, let me turn the corner and kind of burn out the tires, right? So I turned the corner and I like burned the tires and left a massive cloud of massive, just completely massive cloud. And when the cloud kind of dispersed, cop car comes through the smoke. The lights go on. Pull over. Oh man, it didn't even have mufflers. It was just straight pipe. Oh my god. So I pulled over and I said, how am I gonna get out of this one? Right? I didn't do anything illegal. I wasn't drag racing and I wasn't speeding because I stood still, right? So I was burning the tires. But it was smoke everywhere. So I guess maybe that I broke a law there or something. I don't know. So I told the guy, I apologize, officer. I really am sorry. I have to manually shift the transmission. It's an automatic, but I have to manually shift it because we didn't hook up the transmission. So I didn't know what I was doing. So I kind of lied, right? Because it was half truth, half lie. I did know what I was doing, right? But the truth was I had to manually shift, right? And so I just got the car back from the mechanic. We were working on it. We just put a brand new engine in it, and it's all chromed out, all really nice. So let me show you. So I got out of the car. The guy didn't feel like I was threatening him. I popped the hood, right? And everything was chrome. It had... it was just absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous. Right? So the guy's, whoa. He goes, whoa, how much horsepower you got? About 400. And then I told him what I did with the body, because the actual Camaro, the 79 Camaro, had a unibody. So if you drag race this Camaro, the unibody is gonna bend. So you need to actually reinforce it. You have to reinforce the unibody, and it had is it posi traction? It had posi traction, so you have to actually change the rear axle. Anyway, what am I doing here? I didn't want to go here. I want to go to the... See, I'm talking and I'm losing my mind. So basically, I didn't get a ticket. The guy said, be careful. Make sure you fix that transmission. I said, yes, sir. And that was that. I was a local boy. He seen me around. He seen my Camaro. You know?
Ship released. You may depart
And
when ready.
that was that. But the 80s were like that. It was like, it was a good period. It was a good time. I don't know why the Hodgkins have to pick on Gen Xers.
You are now beyond support perimeter. Take care of there, Commander.
I might do that again when I get home. You know, do it as a hobby, like rebuild cars. My all-time favorite Camaro is the '69 Camaro. Dark blue with racing stripes. But I think it would be better just to buy the car, because right now they're gonna something with the law that they changed or something that now they're gonna be coming out with more V8 type cars, sports cars, racing cars. By my understanding, that they changed the emission laws, and so the manufacturers have to have a certain type of car. Anyway, we'll see what happens. I'm a family man now, so can't have those cars anymore.
Request granted.
My wife won't even let me buy a motorcycle, so I want to get a Harley when I get back home. No, you can't ride anymore. You know, I had that shoulder accident. I was riding motorcycle and this guy tried to... he cut me off the road. And bumped the sidewalk, fell off the bike, hit my shoulder, and broke my shoulder. So she's all scared now. But I said, you know,
Landing gear deployed.
in America, people are a little bit more courteous. Here, everybody just want to kill each other just to get to the place where they have to go 10 seconds faster. So, we're in America, we're a little more courteous. Believe me, trust me when I tell you this.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Okay, so what's left? Everything that's left is tech. None of which I have. So I have to go to a high-tech station and get that, which I don't have it in this system yet. Let's go to the fleet carrier and do that. Yeah. I try to buy more, But the fleet carriers that are out there that still have stuff and they're selling it, they don't have more. So they don't have enough.
Frameshift drive charging.
I might go to the Clickers. Is it Clickers? Yeah, Clickers. Just do a one-stop shop or I don't know what happened with HIP 905. Was it the 90578? What happened with that station? It never got fixed. It still has no from the last community goal that they had, where we're doing hauling. It never got fixed. What's it called? Let me see. What's that thing called? Is it here? Where is it? Anyway, no biggie. Let's go to the Davy Jones and go to Clickus and get some stuff. But I'll do that tomorrow because I don't think anybody's gonna want to watch the clock ticking down until fleet carrier takes off. So I really need to do a colonization video, you know, like with examples. But you just need 3 planets that have enough settlement spots on the planet and space, at least 2 orbital. And don't build anything under a medium size or T2 or Coriolis. Don't build anything else. Because you can do like 2 refinery, 2 industrial. You like have a 50-50 economy, even 3 economies. So you can have more. I think 3 for a T3, 2 for a T2. My favorite colors for a fleet carrier would be black, orange, or black, dark blue. Surprisingly, that was Hawk Gaming's favorite colors also. But the guy has left the building. He hasn't played Elite Dangerous in forever. Ricardo hasn't streamed. Ricardo Gaming, he hasn't streamed at all in like how many weeks now? 4 weeks? 5 weeks? He does videos, he posts them, but I don't think he's getting the proper amount of views and hours that match the amount of people that are on. Unless those people comment or leave a like, unless they do that, then they're counted. I think they made some changes, and that's what I said in another video. They made some changes, so they kind of nerfed content creators, so you're gonna see a lot less videos.
Successful. Commence shutdown.
When they
Enter
do
your
that,
timer.
people just say the hell with it. I'm not gonna make any more videos anymore. I'll go to another platform. And Rumble is taking a lot of business away. So is Twitch and what's the other one? Kick. So people are going to different places. I'm not here for the money, by the way. There are plenty of ways to make money besides streaming. But if this is your main job and this is what you want to do, you should be compensated for it, especially when they have commercials. They're always having commercials, but you don't get paid for that. So if you have a commercial and people are watching your commercial, then you need to pay the person that the content is streaming. You need to pay that person. I think there's going to be a lawsuit. I think there'll be a class action lawsuit eventually. YouTube, Google, their days are gone. Their days are numbered. So is Facebook. So let's go to Clickus. But Clickus is always full, so I'm gonna jump somewhere close by, maybe here. Let's jump here. Hopefully there's a spot. Yeah, there's a spot. Okay. Okay, and this ends my stream or my video. I want to ask you kindly to subscribe, check the like button, leave a comment, even if you just say hello. Hello. It's important to me that you do that. It helps the channel out, helps the videos go out to the different channels more than not just yourselves, but other people who like to watch gaming videos. I hope you have a great week, great weekend. Enjoy your stay here on YouTube. Enjoy other videos. See you soon. 07 Commanders. Have a good night.